What if I told you that creativity is not something you are born with, and at the same time, it is something you never lose? What if creativity is not for artists, writers, or talented people only? What if the most creative person you will ever meet is already inside you, silent, ignored, and waiting to be heard? Most people believe creativity is rare. They believe some people have it, and some people don't. They believe creativity belongs to painters, musicians, writers, and inventors, but this belief is one of the biggest lies we are ever taught. Creativity is not talent. Creativity is not magic. Creativity is not special. Creativity is human. This video is not about becoming an artist. It is not about painting, writing, or music. This video is about reconnecting with your inner voice, the part of you that imagines freely, thinks differently, and sees possibilities where others see limits. Stay until the end, and you won't just understand creativity, you will feel it waking up inside you. Most people believe creativity comes after motivation. They wait for inspiration. They wait for confidence. But creativity does not work that way. Creativity comes after action. Waiting trains your mind to stay inactive. Starting even badly wakes creativity up. Write one imperfect sentence. Speak one unsure idea. Take one small step. Perfection is a trap. It freezes creativity. Creativity grows through movement, mistakes, and experiments. Think of creativity like a muscle. If you don't use it, it feels weak. But once you begin, it responds. Action creates clarity. Clarity builds confidence. Confidence invites creativity. You do not need to feel ready. You need to begin. Creativity is soft. It whispers. When people say, "I'm not creative," what they really mean is, "I can't hear my creativity anymore." Modern life is loud. Notifications interrupt your thoughts. Social media fills your mind with comparison and noise. Even when you are alone, your mind is rarely still. Creativity cannot survive constant noise. It needs silence, the way a seed needs soil. This is why many creative minds love quiet moments. They walk alone. They allow boredom. They give their thoughts room to wander. Silence does not mean doing nothing. It means giving your mind space to breathe. If your life is always busy, creativity has no room to exist. It is not gone. It is crowded out. To hear your inner voice again, you must create space. Even a few minutes of quiet each day can change everything. Sit without music. Walk without your phone. Let your mind wander. At first, silence will feel uncomfortable. Stay with it. Beneath the noise, something familiar appears. A small idea, a gentle thought. That is your creativity. Still alive. Most people believe creativity comes after motivation. They wait for inspiration. They wait for confidence. But creativity does not work that way. Creativity comes after action. Waiting trains your mind to stay inactive. Starting even badly wakes creativity up. Write one imperfect sentence. Speak one unsure idea. Take one small step. Perfection is a trap. It freezes creativity. Creativity grows through movement, mistakes, and experiments. Think of creativity like a muscle. If you don't use it, it feels weak. But once you begin, it responds. Action creates clarity. Clarity builds confidence. Confidence invites creativity. You do not need to feel ready. You need to begin. Fear appears before every meaningful idea. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of being wrong. Fear is not a warning sign. Fear is a doorway. Most people turn back when fear appears. Creative people walk forward anyway. Fear does not disappear on its own. It becomes smaller only when you move through it. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is action, despite fear. The moment you stop protecting your image, creativity begins to breathe. Imperfection brings playfulness back. Playfulness brings creativity back. Fear will stand at the gate, but it does not decide who enters. You do. Creativity dies when you believe you already know everything. It lives when you allow yourself to be new. A beginner's mind is curious. It asks questions without shame. It learns without pressure. Mistakes become lessons, not failures. When you demand perfection too early, fear takes over. When you allow learning, creativity flows. Be awkward. Be curious. Be playful. Seriousness tightens the mind. Play opens Italiano. Creativity loves beginners. Because beginners are free. Creativity is not only art. It is how you solve problems, how you adapt, how you respond when life doesn't go as planned. When you explain something in your own way, that is creativity. When you turn pain into understanding, that is creativity. Creativity is not rare. It is present in every decision you make. Life itself requires creativity. When you stop separating creativity from life, you stop chasing it. You realize it was always with you. Pain carries messages. It asks questions. It demands meaning. When pain is ignored, it stays trapped inside. When it is understood, creativity appears. Strong emotions create deep insight. Creativity turns wounds into wisdom. This is not about suffering. It is about not wasting suffering. Creativity does not run from darkness. It transforms it. Not everyone deserves access to your ideas. Creativity is sensitive. Some people mock what they don't understand. Others try to control it. Create privately. Build quietly. Let your ideas grow before exposing them to noise. Silence is not weakness. Silence is preparation. Protect your inner world. Creativity responds to consistency, not intensity. 5 minutes daily is powerful. Showing up matters more than perfection. Small actions build trust. Trust builds confidence. Creativity becomes reliable when you honor it regularly. You are not trying to become creative. You are remembering yourself. Creativity has never left you. It has been waiting for silence, waiting for action, waiting for permission. Choose expression over fear. Curiosity over judgment. Action over waiting. Creativity is not something you do. Creativity is who you are. Your creativity is not lost. It has never been broken. It is waiting quietly for you to listen again. Slow down. Create space. Be brave enough to act. This is not about becoming special. This is about becoming yourself again. Listen to the inner voice.